Welcome to our Panis podcast. We're here at the Cyprus Fintech Summit 2025 with the Chief Scientist, Demetris Skourides. Because we don't have time, because Demetris is all around the world promoting Cyprus, we don't have time to do a big podcast, so we'll do a short one.
Panis will promise you will sit down for a bit more than 10 minutes next time.
Yeah. Now with the holidays that you are less busy, we can do it. Demetris, tell us a bit some updates about what is happening. We have seen you going around the world promoting the Cyprus vision. Tell us some juicy updates.
So, first of all, what you have seen in the last trips, you've seen Dubai, where we actually talked about how smart governments and how AI is actually helping governments move towards better citizen experiences. And in addition to that, what intelligent governance is. That is part of an initiative that basically implements what Cyprus and the UAE have signed on the AI MOU, right? So there's more. In the near future, you will also expect to see that as we have innovation programs that are basically rolled out through the RIF, there are going to be innovation programs that are out by the Digital Chamber of Commerce of Dubai that also encourage startups and entrepreneurs to actually, get seed grants there. There is upcoming news on that one. There is a very, very strong relationship.
So in that programs from Dubai, Cypriot startups will be able to apply.
Cypriot startups and Cypriot entrepreneurs who also want to go from an idea to actually create a mobile app will be able to apply, yes.
That's nice.
You'll be hearing something about that soon. It's going to be aired live. On the other side, we had a recent trip to India, which builds on the trips we started a year ago. So we started developing India 2024 September. Various actors, including Invest Cyprus, the Chamber of Commerce, the Deputy Ministry, and myself. Those foundations led eventually to Prime Minister Modi, His Excellency, visiting Cyprus, and eventually post the visit of Cyprus with our President, His Excellency, President Christodoulidis, there is a very, very fast ramp up in really accelerating the coordination and the cooperation between specific types of industries and startups that are moving over into Cyprus, be it gaming, be it, for example, in the area of ad tech, movie tech, be it, for example, defense tech, be it for other areas there. So all of these are industries that we're developing. In addition to that, there is a direct engagement with the IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, which is based out of Mumbai, which is considered the MIT and Stanford of India, one of the largest bases of entrepreneurship. And there we have positioned Cyprus as the gateway to Europe. So a lot of cooperation. You have also
That's
seen...
great, because this is what actually we need to expand outside of Europe.
Exactly. So it's expand out and expand in with partners that want to collaborate with us. So we've built a bridge. We've built a bridge to India that is now actually formally running. I will actually have two upcoming visits to India. One in December, where I'm presenting Cyprus as the innovation bridge of India into Europe. This is at the ESEL event. And we are also participating in the AI, let's say, Summit of India, which is also happening at the same time with the EU-India Summit. This is further on next year. At the same time, the bridge now with UAE is actually in a very good road. We also have upcoming potentially two startups from the UAE considering moving to the UAE, to Cyprus. One other corporation moving to Cyprus. We have the bridge that is with Silicon Valley and the US. 3 have already come. You've heard more news about Tenstorrent.
I have seen
and others, right? Arisant and all of these. And there's actually more now to be done with, I think, closest neighbors. So we're looking at a list of about 5 to 10 companies from the recent trips from Australia, from India, from the UAE that are currently in the phases of analyzing where and what area and how fast they move in.
Yeah, that's great news. Actually, aligned with some also initiatives that we are planning to support, like the AI Alchemy Ventures Growth Lab, and we're bringing also the Founder Institute from Silicon Valley, one of the global accelerators, to do a chapter in Cyprus. And yes, we want to bring all these companies that have new ideas either from India, either to the Founder Institute in Cyprus, and then expanding Europe.
I think building on what your question was initially, Panis, the important part is that Cyprus now has the credibility, integrity, and trust by some of the world's fastest tech innovation systems. Either this is Japan or the US based in Silicon Valley. We're going to be doing more work in 26 for Boston. We have more to be done in Europe, where we're talking, about more events more work to be done with French partners. And I've seen you've probably seen lately Airbus Defense and others have actually also visited us here with the Cyprus France, let's say, forum that was just hosted a few weeks ago. We also have a very big upcoming cooperation that is also going to be panning out with other ecosystem players from the East. We are working on developing, I think, the bridges towards Singapore and Indonesia. Both are two markets that fall within ASEAN. ASEAN is like one of the fastest growing markets in Asia. It's a group of 13 plus countries that have approximately 600 million people population. Some of them are innovation absorbers, where Cyprus can actually export innovation. That's what we're working on developing. Some others basically are very good cooperators, and there we could actually build, I think, an entry for the Cypriot SMEs and innovation companies that can really go into an economy that is going to grow from 3 trillion to 10 trillion within the next 5 years.
Yeah, and that's great. And actually, in the Global Innovation Index, we moved a bit places up. The G Innovation Index.
Actually, we moved. We were number 29 in 2020.
Yeah.
Number 28 in 2023, and now we're number 25. So that's a very, very big.
What do we need to do to get into the top 15?
Well, if we actually focus, I think our AI national strategy and our upcoming revision of the research and innovation strategy, which is basically going to be 2026 to 2028, I think we have what it takes to get to number 20 on the Global Innovation Index. I think by 2030 max.
Okay, tell us a bit about any news about the AI initiative and the task force. Where we stand with that?
Well,
we see a lot of movement. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, the AI. So first of all, thanks for asking. The National Task Force has participants that are basically ranked among Stanford's top 2%. And like on the researcher side, we have foresight, inside leaders, people with extensive experience coming in from hyperscalers and also from data center builders, CEOs, industry partners, etc. And the legal area. We actually have done all of the work gathering the information. We have had several reach out to some stakeholders to really validate a few things. Either this was the CFO committee or the president of the National Healthcare, let's say, committee, etc. We are at the stage where we will actually be having the draft of the strategy out for public consultation soon, right? So that we basically embrace comments from, I think, the environment. However, not spoiling too much, our strategy is targeting to create that leapfrog from where we are right now, because we're actually very low compared to other EU nations when it comes to the AI
and
strategy.
Personally, I think we need to start thinking. I imagine it's already in the strategy, an AI sandbox for companies that they want to.
Yes, that is part of the sandbox. So sandbox are going to be there, not just a sandbox, multiple sandbox. Some of them are going to be industry sandboxes.
Yeah.
I won't disrupt that, as is also on the learning side, where there is a very big focus on what we call lifelong learning. So it's not going to be just you do a training. So it's going to come with a series of areas there. And it's also going to be designed in a way where it can also help, for example, the industries that are going to be disrupted easily, right? To be able to really focus, meaning it's very different to have people trained on for CFOs rather than lawyers, rather than medical professionals.
Yeah, that's great news of the lifelong, because it's something that we need also in digital skills for Cyprus to become, the people to become more digital friendly and start using and learning about AI.
Yes.
Great, thank you. Very quick.
Thank you very much.
We will revisit another big one.
Thank you.